Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you to my colleagues for letting me interrupt the motion. I rise today because the person I'm about to introduce and talk about a little bit, there were many times over the last 18 years that I never thought I would have the opportunity to do this. For the last 18 years, my colleagues in the House and the Senate have joined together to plea for clemency for Patty Prewitt. But those days cannot compare to the days, weeks, months, and years, over 38 years, that Patty Prewitt waited for justice. But she didn't sit idle, and I'm only going to give you a little bit about what she did during her time in prison. Patty had an exemplary record of service to others over her decades in prison. She did everything she could for personal growth, all while maintaining close contact with family and friends. Patty earned an associate's degree, a business diploma, fitness teaching certificates, and more. She even worked for the state of Missouri as a computer programmer for over 20 years. And trust me, she wasn't getting paid for what she deserved for that work. She also participated in religious activities such as Resident Encounter Christ. She enthusiastically engaged in all kinds of volunteer work and restorative justice projects. And the way I met her, back when I was a Senate staffer, I was working part-time for Senator Joan Bray, and I thought, okay, I'm only working part-time. I'm going to devote the other work time to being a part-time community volunteer. I got involved with prison performing arts, and that's how I met Patty Prewitt. And I mention all of those things, but the thing that she did that I think is most important is Patty Prewitt served as a mentor for generations of women behind bars, many of whom live very productive lives now outside. Sorry. I was surprised is the understatement of the year, when I received a phone call on December 20th, 5 days before Christmas, that Patty Prewitt was going to be released from prison. It honestly was the happiest day of my life, and I hope all of you realize what a big deal it was. I want to thank all of my colleagues here, including there's some people that signed a clemency petition for Patty years ago when we served in the House together and have since carried over that work even when they moved over to the state Senate. I especially want to thank the senator from the 8th for his dedication to helping Patty be released from prison. I also want to acknowledge the Department of Corrections, everybody in the Department of Corrections has truly lived their mission to rehabilitate and leave Missourians better. It is my honor to introduce to all of you Patty Prewitt.
I ask the body to give her a warm welcome.